Swiss here, and welcome to the A stage of this year's Le Tour de France, the failure way. The A stage is from Tourblane to Chirabmere, and today is going to be the first day we're going to see all the GC contenders compete against each other. Who's going to be the big victor of today? Only time will tell. There are going to be three guys who I think will play a big role in today's stage. It's Alejandro Valverde, Joaquim Rodriguez, and Alberto Contador. The Spanish trio will get first, second, and third, or at least that's what I think. But against Froome and these other guys can't compete today's stage. We could even see a breakaway win today's stage. But guys, once again, it's as always in the Tour de France, you're in for a tweet. Hello and welcome to the first live images of the 8th stage of this year's Le Tour de France. We started off in Tourblane with nice weather conditions. Soon after the start was given, Rein Terame, Christopher Blond and Marcus Burkhardt decided to attack away from the peloton. They were also the final breakaway to get away, so they had 2 minutes and 50 seconds and 148 kilometers to go. And around 91 kilometers to go, Tinkoff Saxobank decided to go to the front and they wanted to pace, so that must mean that Contador has diamond legs today and he wants to get a stage victory. But bad news though, because there was a crash just near the intermediate sprint. Jean-Christophe Pirot was on the road, so the entire 82R team went back to help him up. Then they came up to the sprint. The breakaway decided not to sprint for the point, but down the peloton, we saw that Peter Sagan managed to beat John Degenkolb to the line, and funny enough, Andy's leg managed to get some points in that sprint as well. But it's been quite a relaxed day. I think people are getting ready for these final three climbs, and it's going to be an exciting finish. And with what we're seeing at the moment with Tinkoff Saxobank, this must mean that we're going to see something from Alberto Contador on today's stage. I could only imagine them doing something, because when you set Michael Mørkøv and Mathieu Rosado up there to pace, if you don't do anything, it's a waste of efforts. So it looks like Tinkoff Saxobank's plan is to catch the breakaway before the climbs, set a high pace, and maybe go for the stage victory and some time with the other competitors. But guys, I will see you guys after the commercial break. Do you love the Tour de France? And are you going on vacation? Well, welcome to the club. Good news for you are though that go subscribe to the Cycling Up PT YouTube channel, Vimeo channel, and Daily Motion channel to make sure to stay up to date with real life racing, and you'll be able to catch every single stage of the Tour de France right here. Watch on screen. Cycling Up PT on YouTube, Cycling Up PT on Daily Motion, and Cycling Hub on Vimeo. Go subscribe now and don't ever miss a race again. Welcome back from the commercial break. We're at the foot of the first mountain of the day, and as you see on screen currently, Tinkoff Saxobank is setting a high pace near the front, and they are well positioned. They want to do something in these final kilometers of the stage, final 30 kilometers, and it looks like we're going to see all Tinkoff Saxobank riders getting near the front. Even Contador is sitting side by side with his two lieutenants, Michael Rogers and Rafael Maika. Where is Roach though? Roach is the guy they're going to be looking for as well, because they want to be nicely placed with him. What is Contador doing? Contador is setting a really high pace, and some of these riders from Tinkoff Saxobank just can't follow the pace, it looks like. And there must be other teams down here who must be struggling. I can only imagine this is a really high pace, and some of these riders must be dying. I mean, I could only imagine with Contador and Maika already at the front with 25 kilometers to go, some of these riders won't be having a good day. And we can already see that some of these guys are getting dropped off. Like, they were sitting nicely at the bottom of the climb, but now towards the top, they don't like this one bit. In the front though, are they starting to feel this? Will they start to attack at each other? We actually see that Marcus Burkhardt is losing Rein Terame's wheel. Oh, this pace in the peloton. We see Gruppettos happening right now. In the front though, here comes, who's that? That's Aston Nat. Aston Nat's getting near the front. Also, Sky's getting near the front. All the big teams wants to do something today. It looks like we're gonna have a clash of the Titans. Fabian Cancellara is struggling to stay on here though. Cancellara, well, actually no, he looks pretty good. For a second though, that looked like he was doing really bad, but he's sitting side by side by Contador, and that must be a good sign from him. Michael Rogers is in the front, set the pace with Kankert and Forsang. Forsang is a great domestique for Nibali, but Nibali's nowhere to be seen. Where is Nibali? I don't see Nibali anywhere. Nibali's sitting all the way down here, so if anyone would be to attack right now, they would get a great gap, I'd say. And we're at the top of this first climb, and who got it in the breakaway? I missed that. Let's take a look. It was Christopher Blond taking 5 points. That puts him in the mountain jersey for tomorrow. But that's most likely going to change for tomorrow, because there's going to be a lot of climbs tomorrow. So we're probably going to see another guy in that jersey tomorrow. But look at this pace though. In the peloton, only 106 guys left. And the first guy to attack is Dries Devenens. Dries Devenens is off the front. He is going alone already. That is from far out though. Can he keep it all the way? Michael Rogers is setting the pace in the front. We're getting less and less guys in the group. It looks like Tinkoff Saxobank wants a select group going up up that final climb. Contador is not the best sprinter, so he will need a smaller group to attack away from, and then we'll see if Froome and the other guys will react. Here we go. We go up the category 3. Oh, Valverde attacks. Valverde is off. Oh my god, here we see Costa is going as well. Costa, Mollema, and Valverde are all gone. Are we going to see Tinkoff Saxobank react to this? Contador is not gone. Contador is relying on his teammates, and it does not seem to work. Those guys are all gone with 12 kilometers to go, and Tinkoff Saxobank's teams are all gone. Now Contador is going to go to the front with Nicholas Roach. Rogers is done. They can't set the pace. Mike is nowhere to be seen either. So it's Contador sitting side by side with Nibali and Port. He's got to be moving up now though. G. Stevens is already caught. Marcus Burkhardt is caught. In the front though, we have Christopher Blanc and Rain Terame, and they're going to get caught by Valverde, Mollema, and Costa pretty soon. What are we going to see from these big GC contenders? Oh, it's splitting up again. Nibali's getting away. Contador is losing time. It looked like today was going to be Tinkoff's day, but no, so far it's looking pretty bad. Contador is getting dropped. Contador is getting dropped. You heard it here first. Contador is already getting dropped. He's losing contact to Port, Froome, and Pirou and Nibali. Nibali's looking really good in today's stage already. Roach has to set a really high pace for Contador. It's not looking good for Contador with 9 kilometers left. He's got a lot of ground to make up. Full-Sang Rodriguez, Nibali all setting the pace in the front, and there's one climb to go. It's not looking good for Tinkoff Saxobank Company. How did Contador get dropped there? I'm sure that Bjarne Rees and the rest of Tinkoff Saxobank, only Tinkoff, will be very disappointed in the efforts of Tinkoff Saxobank. They used their entire team to pace, and now they're nowhere to be seen. That is a catastrophe. We're gonna see something. How will they react to this? In the front though, there they go. It seems like Valverde and Costa are off, but in the front, I think Christopher Blanc is gonna win this. It looks like Christopher Blanc is gonna be able to win this, but how is Contador gonna be able to catch up? Him and Roach are side by side, and Contador is going to lose minutes in today's stage. What? Well, how did that even happen? In the front though, it looks like Reblon will take today's stage with a solid gap down to his companions, but no, they're actually coming close. No, they are actually coming pretty damn close, and Contador is chasing from behind. Contador wants to catch up to this group. He does not want to lose time to today's stage. You can see Reblon in the front, no, Mollema on the right side, Valverde in the middle. Pirou is trying to come and catch his own teammate. Can Valverde make it up in the end? There goes Contador trying to catch up though. Contador has made contact to this group. It looks like he's going to be able to not lose time on today's stage. Valverde and Mollema side by side. Who's going to win this stage? Who's it going to be, Valverde or Mollema? It looks to be Valverde. Valverde is the strongest one, but Mollema's coming really close in the end. It's going to be on the line. It's going to be Valverde takes the stage. Froome in 3rd place. And good news for Tinkoff Saxobank. Contador did not lose any time. He managed to catch up in the end. And that did not look to be his favorite climb. I gotta say, that was really disappointing from Tinkoff Saxobank. We all thought they'd do better, but in the end, they didn't really pull through. But that was a very select group in the end. And we'll see some GC changes. But I believe Cancellara still has a jersey. The only real threat to him was Alberto Contador. And I doubt they took 5 minutes on that final climb. Valverde takes the stage win in front of Bach and Mollema. But I gotta say, Tinkoff Saxobank really dropped the ball in today's stage. We saw them pace for most of the stage, and they didn't even get the stage win. And most of all, Alberto Contador got dropped and had to waste unnecessary efforts to try and catch back up. But good news for them is he did catch back up. Let's take a look. Fabian Cancellara still has the yellow jersey in front of Galopin, Valverde, Mollema, Rodriguez, Froome, Contador. These guys all have the same time, so it's 1 minute 50 up to Cancellara, and it's gonna be a good battle on the 10th stage. Tomorrow's stage, I think it's gonna be a breakaway victory, but on the 10th stage, that's going to be a good stage. Fabian Cancellara gets another day in the yellow jersey. But it's been quite a success for Trek Factory Racing, I gotta say. Peter Sagan, another day in the green jersey, and I think he's going to keep it all the way to the Champs-Élysées. He will need to abandon not to keep this jersey, or Cavendish needs to win more stages, and Sagan needs to be nowhere up in like, he needs to be like 6th or 7th. Like, Cavendish needs to take a lot of points on Sagan, but Sagan is also doing good in the intermediate sprints. Christophe Blanc is going to wear the polka dot jersey. I'm sure that this is one of his goals. Christophe Blanc last year was very offensive. He also got the most competitive rider, and he was going for that overall polka dot jersey, or go for that polka dot jersey. He did not get it, and I think he'll be trying to go for it again this year. Tom Slagter is no longer wearing the polka dot jersey. The white jersey is still on Sagan's shoulder. Kwiatkowski did not take enough time on that to take that jersey away from him. And I think, like, if you look in 7th place, you see Rafael Majka. I think that Rafael Majka could have been a good bet for this if he was prepared for it. Rafael Majka was brought in the last second instead of Roman Kreuziger, and I don't think that Rafael Majka has the motivation, or he doesn't have the legs to be here. And yet another day, Lotto Belsa gets to stay in the overall team classification, or first on that podium. But I don't think that's a goal of theirs. I think more like Astana, Trek Factory Racing, Team Sky might be going for this more than Lotto Belisol. Lotto Belisol has Andre Greibel to go for in the sprints and Jürgen van den Broek to go for in the mountains. And you have Bart de Klerk in case anything happens to Jürgen van den Broek. But guys, I'll see you guys in the studio. Valverde and Baltimore side by side going up the final mountain. What a stage. I gotta hand it to Alejandro Valverde. He was the strongest of the day. We managed to catch Alejandro Valverde after the stage.
I can't believe we did it. He's a huge burden off my shoulders. Many didn't believe I could do as good, if not better than Nairo Quintana. I will prove them I still got it.
He sounded pretty happy of his victory, and I bet you, it's a big result to get a stage win in the Tour. He even beat Froome, Contador, Baltimore, all these big guys. It's a big result from him. And normally he's in the shadow of Nairo Quintana. But Valverde's not done yet, guys. I bet you, it's not the last we're gonna hear from Alejandro Valverde in this Tour. But guys, thank you guys for watching this episode of The Failure Way. Please leave a like, please leave a comment, and I'll see you guys around.